The real reason why Nigerians are being massacred, I'm sure most of you do not know. If you think that the United States of America is coming to save you, you need to go back, sleep, and think again. You need to go back, sleep, wake up, and think again. Because the United States of America does not think about saving lives, but about what they are in it to get. The real reason why Nigerians are being massacred is not known. It will not make headline news. It won't come. You will not see it. You will not hear it. You will not see it on the mainstream media. There are several reasons why Nigerians are being killed, even in their home country, in their homes. One of those reasons is most of the tribes in Nigeria are carriers of ancient Hebraic Israelite blood. Most of the tribes that you see in Nigeria descended from the biblical Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The United States of America is being sponsored by the one world government. The United States of America knows this, and that is why they are putting every effort in it to make sure that the people of this country are pushed to the wall. For centuries, our forefathers have been pushed from the Ghana Empire through to the Mali Empire, and then recently to the Songhai Empire, of which from these empires, their legs and their feet never knew rest. They kept moving from place to place because they are being persecuted. The persecution of Christians that you see in northern part of Nigeria is not new. It's something that had been happening for centuries. A flashback about what happened in the 14th century when most of our forefathers, our people, our tribal men and women with their children were expelled from the then known Mali Empire by the king Muhammad Haskia, who put up a law that you either take the Quran or the sword. You take the Quran or the sword, or you leave the empire, of which our ancestors chose the latter. They decided to leave the empire because they were also paying some taxes to the government of the empire, the king Muhammad Askia. They paid tributes and special taxes to the king as minorities for protection, just to stay alive. Then they were allowed to practice their religion, of which when the law came, they decided to move. They moved on from there into what is now known as southern Nigeria. And that is why you would see or notice that there are some words in the different tribes of the south that sound similar. For example, if you take the word Enu, which is mouth in the Yoruba language, and you look at the Igbo, which is Onu, you would see the similarity. Or you want to say what? Kini in Yoruba language, and in Igbo is Guinea. So you would see that these languages have similarities, and that is to say, they descended from the same location, or they come from the same place. Of course, it is no news that the Igbos were also with the Yorubas at Ile-Ife, where they believe to be their origin in Nigeria. So, the main reason why there is massacre in Nigeria is because the tribes in Nigeria, they carry the bloodline of the biblical Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They are the Hebrew Israelites. And that is why this massacre is happening. Of course, the killing in Nigeria does not have one major reason, but two. The second that is like it is the creation of one world government.